Is so much bigger than yours. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi.
Wow, my room looks really clean today. I did
Not
clean it.
surprising.
Why is that not surprising?
You always clean up. Jackson's here with us today.
My baby.
I asked him if he wanted to sit up here because, he's also a part of the channel. So.
What are your plans today, Jay?
Watch a little tiny bit of TV, play some games with Dad, play some
Games with Dad. All right.
Play some games with Max, maybe go somewhere.
Go somewhere. Where are you gonna go?
I don't know, maybe a park or something.
Far away.
Hey Brian, how's it going? I remembered your name today.
Not surprising again.
Sometimes I get so confused on, like, of course I know Miss Jennifer now that I know because I talk to her all the time. How's your mom? How's little man?
Little man.
Also, how was y'all's week this week, Miss Jennifer? I know I've talked to you a few times. I think this week on GH was not as great as last week.
Friday was actually pretty good.
Yeah, but I said to you,
Yeah.
this doesn't feel like a Friday episode, and you said no, it doesn't.
Well, I realized everything that had happened.
Yeah.
It was the week was decent, but throughout the week it was like, the bachelorette parties.
Yeah. Mom's been doing okay, having trouble with her knee. Little man is doing okay. We were supposed to get storms here yesterday, and it barely even rained.
It didn't even rain at all to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid because I thought there's gonna be tornadoes.
They said tornadoes, but it was all north of us.
It was in Canton mostly.
Yeah.
That they had a bad part.
Did they get a tornado?
No, it was all red in Canton.
Oh, I see.
But I don't know if they actually got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear anything on the news. Uh-oh, did we go away? I pushed a button on accident.
Mistakes were made.
I think we're still going. I gotta hand off this keyboard. Okay. So anyway, we can start. Max and Jay. I can never read. Okay, question for y'all. Okay, Brian has a question. Okay, good.
All right. So Jay, I know you didn't really watch GH, but we'll try to include you in the conversation.
Yeah. Actually, he was in the room that one day, and when I was like, "What did they just say?" He wasn't even paying attention, and he could tell me what they were saying.
Yeah,
So
I was literally playing my game.
He helped. He's a computer gamer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your question, Brian?
He's probably still typing. It takes a while to type.
Yeah.
For some people, other people also have that special talent that can do like.
Yeah.
What's the point of WWE Draft if they're gonna draft the same people to the same roster they're already on?
I know, like it's just crazy that there's some people just don't draft. It's crazy.
So all new drafts. Sheamus was a free agent and he is on Raw. Nia Jax and Andrade Jay, who are on Raw, they did come to SmackDown. Carmelo Hayes drafted to SmackDown, and apparently that was the first time that an NXT wrestler was drafted to the main roster in the first round.
Yeah. And
also Braun Breaker went to Raw, so there was some new ones.
yeah. Also, I'm so sad that he didn't get to see it live because the third round, but Bubba Ray Dudley's in the third, hosting the third round.
Oh yeah.
And Zabiel and somebody else.
Shawn Michaels.
Zabiel and.
He said Jay Uso stayed on Raw. Why draft him if he was already there? And then Jennifer, they have drafts in WWE. I only know that they kind of move people around every year.
Yeah, I thought Jay Uso was on SmackDown. I haven't been keeping up. I've only been keeping up with the pay-per-views because but
Raw, it's just gonna get better. Monday will get better because that's when all of the champions get drafted to different rosters.
What the movie? Hey, movie.
So.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Okay.
Monday, Carly and Sonny. He's mad that Carly accepted the Metro Court from Jason and nobody else. It sounded like he was a little jealous. What do you think?
Not jealous.
Oh, okay. Tony Khan is doing a great job selling his neck injury. Yeah, somebody else was saying that on Twitter. I saw.
Tony Khan, isn't that AEW's owner?
Maybe I'm the wrong person to ask. Okay, Monday, Danny and Jason, they talk, and he takes Danny home. How did it go?
Not great.
Not good.
Not great at all. Later, Dante does tell Sam, I mean, it's not fair to Danny that he doesn't get to see his father.
That's right. Dante's coming with a male perspective, and honestly, I agree with him. You know, you can't just say to, well, I'm saying you can as a parent say, but just saying that to a kid almost makes them want to just go out and do it anyway. Like, I'll show you. But I don't think that Sam has the full story about why Jason left.
I like that Jason wants to be a part of his son's life.
Right. Well,
It wasn't his choice to go.
no, it wasn't his choice to go, but Sonny said something in the week that made a lot of sense for me. Like, why couldn't he just call and leave a message and say something like, get her out of here, please?
Like, pick up a phone. He could just pick up the phone and
Pick
say,
up
"Hey,
a phone and say,
I'm alive."
I'm alive. I
That was
can't tell you what's going on. And, you know, of course, that's not the way it happened. So, what are these writers thinking with everyone turning on Sonny and Ava not telling Sonny about his meds? We talked about this last Saturday, Brian, I think, about why couldn't she just admit to Sonny, hey, I couldn't sleep, so I took a few of these meds because it said might cause drowsiness, and it didn't make me sleepy at all. I feel like that would have been fine for her to admit that to him.
Yeah, because he would have been calm on her.
Like, it's only a couple meds.
Or, I mean, he may have been annoyed, but he wouldn't have, like, I feel like then that would have shown to him, like, well, let's figure this out. But now, her not being honest with Sonny about what she did and testing the meds, he may suspect that she's the one that changed them later on if he ever finds out. I mean, they're going to find out.
I mean, you'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, Jason and Carly are basically the only ones who are not Sonny's friends anymore, other than Nina. And just, like, everyone else he trusts. But without Jason and Carly, it seems like all of his friends are gone.
Brian says, I think Sonny's going to go off on Ava when he finds out that she knew about Nina. And he will, because Nina actually threatened her this week about that. And Jennifer says, I don't think you should take anyone else's medications, which mostly I agree with. But if you know about medications, then that's a little different. You know what you can handle or not. But she didn't even know what those medicines were for, which, Jennifer, you and I talked about this week, I think, on Messenger. But those are not bipolar meds that I know of.
Leanne.
Miss Leanne's here. Look at that.
A little
That's
bubble.
so cute.
A little like a bubble.
It also goes back to Morgan, who needs to return. And yes, I totally agree. And
Ooh, that'd
we
be
haven't
cool.
heard anything about him coming back, except for the fact that the show that he was on, apparently he's not on anymore, or it got canceled or something like that. So
Ooh.
it could happen.
It'd be cool to see Morgan back. I don't remember everything though.
We'll talk about
J-Max,
talk about that later. Let's get on with GH first.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
Before we do it, sorry I have this on me. I just have a thing.
Everyone thinks you're cute. They don't care about that. Okay, so Monday, let's go back to so Christina leaves with Danny, and they go and have coffee. Oh, and he says to her,
I hate the taste of coffee.
"Oh,
That's what Danny said. Not me. I like coffee.
not me." And then he kind of says to her, "My mom's afraid that I'm like him." And then later, or even, I think it was before that, we see Danny try on the jacket and put on the glasses.
And Danny is a lot like Jason.
Yeah, and he looked cute in the jacket.
He did look really good in the jacket.
Yeah. Okay, Sam and Christina are talking about why Ava is still living at Sonny's. She keeps thinking about Morgan. That was another Morgan mention. So, how did Sonny forgive Ava for doing that to Morgan's medication, ultimately leading to his death. And Sam says to Christina, it's not our choice. We kind of got to mind our own business on this. Sonny can do what he wants.
Yeah.
Those are cute. Miss Leanne, you're so funny. Okay, and then Lois and Maxie are decorating for the party.
Maxie and Lois, yes.
And Maxie looks so good. Did you notice? Her hair and makeup
Yes.
this week was like so good.
And then other people come in to decorate. Willow and Joss come in with little bags.
Yep.
And then Drew comes in to sort of give Willow a little hint about how Nina's thinking about her. And how Drew's going to visit Nina a lot to talk about Crimson. And that's all she talks about. So Drew didn't put the word in for Nina. Telling Willow a little bit about Nina.
Yeah, but what he said was kind of... He said it to Nina later. I wrote this down somewhere that I put in a good word for you for Willow. But all he said to Willow was, hey, your mom's been talking about you a lot. Remember? That's what he said. And I feel like the way that he said it to Willow was like, kind of like not in a good way. I don't know how to word that. Like he did not have good intentions saying that to her. It didn't feel like. Okay, Monday, Nina is freaking out. Ava walks in and she's like, go ahead. Do you want to say something?
Did we talk about, is this later on in the week?
No, we're still on Monday.
Oh, so this, sorry. I was going to talk about something that happened on Monday.
What was
Go
the
ahead.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and
This
Friday one?
is when she took the ring off.
Oh, yeah. I wrote that down somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's how the show ended on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Nina realizing Ava wants Sonny for herself, not Ava helping save her marriage and Nina signing the divorce papers?
That's what we're just fixing to talk about. Nina thinks that Ava wants to be with Sonny, and she says to her, what is Sonny going to think when he finds out you knew what I did the whole time? And basically said to Ava that it was your idea.
Because Ava did technically tell Nina, why don't you just turn him in?
Yeah, I don't remember that, but I think that's how it happened.
It is.
And Ava was like, Ava may have like kind of pushed her in that direction, but ultimately Nina did make that decision for herself. She signs the divorce papers, and the show ends on Monday with her taking the ring off, and she's telling her assistant, find a nice box, send this back to Mr. Corinthos or whatever.
And we haven't seen, we don't see the penthouse much this week.
Also, can we go back to Drew and Willow for a second? Because remember when he told Willow that your mom's been talking about you and the kids a lot?
Uh-huh.
But did we see her doing that, or do you think that he was lying to Willow about that? Because she hasn't really been talking.
That's all Nina talks about to me. Getting her daughter back to Drew.
No, not recently.
Oh.
Also, speaking of Drew, one of the comments said Drew and Nina is creepy, and I actually agree.
Who's yawning? Jackson, are you yawning? Is that you? I didn't even notice.
I don't
Brian.
know why I do that. I just have this thing that makes me yawn, like
We're boring.
like in the morning. I don't know.
Yawning to
18. You counted?
I think he's just being funny.
18 times.
Okay, let's go to Tuesday. Trina and Stella, they're at a new restaurant. It's like a seafood restaurant, I think.
Like, yeah, I mean, they bring a new restaurant. We haven't seen it since,
Mm-mm.
but it was just like a small set before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Josh shows up, and then Stella's like, y'all go on. And so they leave to go to Brooklyn's party.
Yeah, and they have fun, and Brooklyn was glad Shannon was able to come.
Yes. The boys.
The party. Oh, the boys' party?
The axe place.
The axe throwing place,
So
yeah.
dumb.
Finn, Chase, Dante, Dex, even Jordan and Anna were there, and Sam, when they weren't really, like, they were for the boys' party because it's cop-related a little bit. So Anna's there.
Yeah, there was
And
the cop lady, law enforcement.
Drew's also there. Who else is there? Yeah, they're there, and they're throwing axes.
Wake me when Max is ready to talk pro wrestling.
All right,
We did talk a little bit about the draft earlier.
We'll talk about it later. Don't worry.
Oh, I thought that was Brian that said that about your yawning earlier. That was not him. Okay, axe throwing and drinking seems like not a good idea. No,
I know.
definitely not. I think we have an axe throwing place here. Either that or we used to. You're too young.
Oh man, I wish.
No
Like, imagine
way.
if you're
I
like
wish.
drunk, axe throwing, and you throw it backwards on your head.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sure you definitely have to sign some papers before you go in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like after like a WFA party in the morning, maybe a couple years ago, some of the teenagers had like a little axe stand and they threw it.
Oh, was that right?
But it was long though. It was on a trailer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not bad if you sign some papers. It's fun. It's honestly pretty
You
fun.
will not sue us if you die, basically. You pretty much have to sign papers anywhere you go anymore for kids.
because
okay.
like they can get hurt. Even like open air, they might break their neck or something.
Which a lot of trampoline incidents happen
Yeah,
every year.
Because and you can't sue them because they literally have a bunch of rules that are saying like do it at your own limit, like do your cool moves at your own limit and stuff. Be careful,
the rules.
follow these rules, and
Okay.
even for it's hard not to wrestle them.
Tuesday, Brooklyn's party. Lois forgot the music. That was weird. And also, let me know, did Sasha dye her hair blonder or blonde? Because when I saw her on Tuesday, I thought her hair looked different. And I couldn't decide if it was the color or the way they styled it. Of course, I didn't really go back and look or investigate, but it did seem lighter to me. I don't think you said you didn't notice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also at the Axe party, they showed Drew and Jordan talking. What did you think about that?
They're just throwing axes.
No, it was something more than that. Did anyone notice chemistry between Drew and Jordan?
Jay keeps me hitting the snooze button.
What does that mean, Miss Leanne? Take a moment. Sasha did look more blonde. I agree. And I couldn't tell if it was just me that thought that. I didn't really look to see if anyone else was talking about it. But
Sasha did look more blonde. So yeah.
yeah,
Okay, guys, I'll stop yawning now.
I will duct tape your mouth.
If only.
But I want to talk too.
You're fine, baby. Okay. I couldn't want to stop vomiting them. Are you talking about Drew and Jordan?
Yep.
God, I know. I talked about this last week. Like,
The Jordan needs to be like
she's too
a
pretty.
model. That's what you said.
She can't be with Drew. That doesn't make any sense. And you're right, Leanne. There was something else I wrote down. Drew was talking to someone else.
Willow.
And yeah. And I thought, what is that? When he like touched her and they kind of zoomed in on it a little bit, I was like,
Yeah, we
they're
understand.
doing too much with him.
Yeah, the person on that comment is right. They are trying to do up a
Seek
and I
Jordan.
know. First Carly was what made total sense,
And
and then like
Nina.
3 other people.
Mhm. Were Drew and Jordan there for the party, or they were not on a date? What was Drew doing at the? What was Drew doing?
Telling Willow about Nina.
No, but what was he doing at the axe throwing place?
he was there for Chase.
I don't think about it.
Huh?
Okay, so yeah, Zeke. You sure is right. Because everybody was going off on that guy. Let's see. Because he's a quarter mean. Yeah. I just don't see them together very often that I can think of. No. She's talking about Drew. That's why Drew was at the party, because he's a quarterman. Okay, let's go to Wednesday. Joss visits Jason, which it seemed weird a little bit, and tells them what happened with Christina, and she admits that she was cruel. She admits that she was cruel. What are you going to say?
Wait.
I thought you were gonna say something.
I only liked Jordan with the first actress.
I've kind of liked all of them. This latest one, I felt like she had a rough transition, but she's okay now. Good morning to you.
You.
Yeah,
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And yeah, Jennifer, she. But okay, so I don't know if I wrote this down, but also Christina, the way that Josh treated Christina was a little crazy. But also, Christina is like living in delusion.
Really?
I mean, she knows who her dad is and what he does. Why is she pretending like he's some good guy? I know that she wants to defend him because that's her father, but like, be realistic.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, where are we at? Wednesday. So what does Jason say to Joss? Do you remember?
Who would win, Luke, War, versus on-scene and software? I'm gonna have to say the second one.
I don't
Yeah.
know Luke and Laura. I've never seen them as a couple.
Shut up.
I know Luke and Laura, but I've never seen them as a couple.
We
Wow.
literally watched their wedding. I showed it to you.
We
Yeah.
literally watched like 10 million
But-
clips of that. Like,
but-
come on.
I'm telling you, I don't even remember seeing Luke.
Jordan and Brick. That's right.
Haven't talked to Tanisa in a while. Need to see how she is soon.
That's the lady that plays Jordan. And I think Brian maybe interviewed her one time. Jordan and Brick. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That also seems weird to me, but I kind of want to see it too.
Makes
'cause-
sense. Rick's like the big bodyguard.
Well, he's like the bad and she's like the good, so I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really love the Brick character. Like he's obviously not good enough for her either, but
Then who
the
is?
contrast, it seems soapy.
Remember when the episode when baby birds flew out of Luke's hair? Awesome.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Send us a link to the video on YouTube if there's a video on it, and we'll watch it.
Jason said he would make sure Dex
Dex
wouldn't
wouldn't
get
get
killed. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer, for keeping us on track. I guess I can remember. Here we are right here. Sam and Dante on Wednesday. They're at the Axe Place too. Dex talks to Anna at the Axe Place because everyone's kind of like shunning him, like not talking to him, to Dex. What do you think about that? Every time like they kind of turned his back on.
Yeah, there's some guys there.
Mhm.
Turn their back.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, if the talk that Anna had with Dex, that he's gonna experience that for years. I like that.
Drew
Yeah.
is a goofball, and as bad as I don't like Peter, I would rather him come back than get rid of Drew. At first, I would not agree with you at the start when Drew came back.
Peter.
Back. But
Yeah.
now, yeah, I agree with you.
I love Peter August. For
Max is a
some
huge
reason.
Peter fan. But everyone, like literally everyone hated the Peter character
I don't know
except for
why.
Max.
I don't know why.
No, it was the stairs. Him falling down
Yeah,
the stairs.
I bet that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we at?
Sadly, he like got hit with a pipe on the back of the head and rolled down this weird metal hill.
Yeah, he was something else.
He was also had a partnership with Victor, too. That's how he stayed alive for a little bit longer.
And Jennifer's right. She says that Dex needs to earn his way with the police. Needs to earn. I mean, it's not unreasonable to expect them to kind of act that way, a little standoffish towards Dex. They're worried, we don't, because of where he came from working with Sonny. They're leery of him, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay, Chase and Finn get home. Violet rush. First of all, earlier in the week, I was like, where's Violet? Where's Violet? She hasn't been on in a while. And then she was on Wednesday.
In
And
a
she's
bad
like,
way.
Daddy, something's wrong, Grandpa. And Gregory's on the couch.
In like a ventilation. what
Yeah,
did I
he's
think
wearing
of?
his oxygen mask. And I was like, he didn't even go to the hospital.
Like, well, hold on.
Go ahead.
The next day on Thursday, on Wednesday they said that he had to go to the hospital and Gregory didn't. He didn't.
He didn't even go to the hospital. I was like, go get checked out. Like, what's the big deal?
Commercial break over. Yep, good for you. Now you get to see more of his stream.
More of what? Oh, of stream. Oh, okay. Okay, so Wednesday, Christina goes to Molly's. Everyone's talking about this Joss and Christina thing. She says Joss is lying. There's
That's what
no-
Christina said.
Yeah, she says there's no way he had Cyrus, an old man, ordered killed. And then Molly is sitting there just letting her stew in her delusion. Like,
Because-
she's not even talking to her about it.
And honestly,
I'd let her believe what she.
See,
I'd let her believe it.
See,
honestly.
it is kind of delusional. It's been decades. He's been in the boss mob for decades, and you can't even face it. Okay.
You have a lot of opinions for someone who doesn't even watch this show. Okay, I thought Dex would be a paramedic or end up working at the hospital since he has experience being a medic in Afghanistan. Remember, he's ex-military. And you're right, Leanne. Molly is doing a good job of separating job from personal, and she probably doesn't want her sister getting stressed out and upset because she's pregnant with their child.
Yeah.
Right?
And TJ freaks out about that.
Where's Jackson suspect?
You're right. She's trying to keep Christina calm, but she's just sitting there, like, not even saying anything. Like, at least be rational.
Yeah.
Fresh Jackson perspective. That's my kid. They're talking about you. Okay. Christina, okay, we already said that. More Drew and Jordan, gross. He's flirting with her, saying that she looks vibrant.
Who?
Drew says that to Jordan. Let's take a moment of silence. Okay.
No silence with this figure.
Who is that, by the way?
Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
I want to show that off later.
Okay. Wednesday, Chase and Brooklyn, they're like, maybe we should cancel the wedding because our dad is on the couch and he can't breathe. And he's like, no, you're not canceling the wedding.
That was Tracy. Tracy said that.
But Gregory also said it.
Yes, but he was on the phone with Tracy.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
Maybe Tracy just wants to get rid of the wedding in a devious plan.
It's going to be orange.
No way. What's orange?
The screen got all bright and orange.
Oh, did it? Also, last thing I wrote on Wednesday was that Tracy's hair down. I gasped. Like, she's like so stunning. Like, when I get old and all my hair is like really gray, I'm not gonna dye it. Like, I would love to have curly gray hair.
You're already starting to
Wow.
have some gray hair.
I know, that's what I just said, Jackson.
I didn't hear you.
Look, this is all the gray hair that y'all gave me.
What do you mean we gave you?
You don't know if you give someone stress, it turns their hair gray.
Yeah.
You do it.
Poor Tracy.
That's why our friend's neighbor's hair is gray.
Yep, because her kids be stressing her out. That's probably exactly what happened. She's younger than I
And
am.
Miss Kathy. she
I think she
doesn't have
does
gray
her hair.
Oh, she
Okay,
doesn't.
let's not talk about
Ian.
Miss Leanne. You're
Thank
sweet.
you. Really appreciate it.
And
Shout
I
out-
sent Miss Leanne a picture of your wrestlers that y'all got at the show.
Oh, yes. So
I did.
Yeah.
we were able to get wrestlers.
There was
Yeah.
so the thing about the Zim Ross we got is that we got Zim Ross and Rhino. The thing about the Zim Ross we got though is that there was a bunch of Zim Rosses. Apparently you guys told me that there's a bunch of Zim Rosses on eBay, and maybe my dad did.
The one that y'all got from the show, he has khaki pants on, the Jim Ross figure.
Yeah.
and
who's
we
got a
couldn't find
thicker-
another Zim
not
Ross
so
like that, so
small.
maybe it's like rare.
Khaki pants, Jim Ross.
Yeah, I couldn't find one like that anywhere online. Okay. So, what are we doing? Thursday opens the show with
Ace. He's
Ace is
walking around. He's playing with toys,
Mhm.
and he's having probably the best time of his life right now.
Oh, also, when I was in my game, I saw them say, how about let's let Ace take care of the buzzard or something as a joke.
Yeah,
I thought you want to remember that.
Yeah.
I probably don't. I don't think I do.
It's just like he has no chores, no work, trucks and cars, man. That's the best time because
Best time to be a kid. No responsibilities.
Am I gonna dye my hair gray? I think I'm fine with this right now.
I think I'm fine with my blonde hair. Okay, Laura's on the phone. Trina shows up, and she wants to take Ace to the park.
yeah.
So she's kind of babysitting Ace.
And another best time.
What do you think about
Fun,
Trina taking
baby.
him to the park?
That's really cool. I mean, she'll probably see some of their friends on the way,
Yeah,
and I don't know. She'll just get to have a fun time.
it's kind of. Go ahead.
Ace, Ava, and Laura are like parts of Spencer
Yes,
still left.
that's what I was going to say.
Oh, really?
Well, I was going to say it's kind of Trina's way to stay connected to Spencer in a way.
Yeah, and like Jaws, she doesn't really connect with Sunny, but I mean, Sunny's blood related to Spencer.
0.99
Okay,
cents.
that's enough. Be quiet. Okay, Thursday, Molly and TJ, she tells him about what Christina said. TJ is acting like the pregnancy police, is what they,
Pregnancy police.
yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think TJ is trying to be too controlling?
Yes,
Yeah, I think so too.
totally.
I get that he's like worried and anxious about it, but these are all real things that he should have considered before.
He did, but then he's like, okay, we'll do this. And now, once again,
Okay. Molly and TJ, she tells him about what Christina said. Okay, I just read that already. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know how I get. Carly at the Metro Court talking to her staff about let's get this place back together. And then Christina comes in and says, what happened to Nina? And they talk. What do they talk about? Do you remember?
talk about what happened with Nina's house, the Metro Court.
Yeah.
And Carla gets all these
She-
good compliments and stuff.
She
about Nina.
tells, Christina about how she got the Metro Court back and how Sunny has changed and how Ava is a bad influence. And Carly, so that was what Christina said to Carly. And then Carly tells Christina basically to stay out of Sunny's business because Christina is asking about the Cyrus thing
Hang on,
again.
guys, just a second. I'm gonna come back.
Okay, bud.
I'm getting something.
What are you going to get?
It's popping.
Okay.
See you later.
So what did you think about the conversation between Carly and Christina? What'd you think about it?
Pretty good. There's usually just like conversations about Carly nowadays. It's always Carly nowadays.
Does anyone know if the latest actor who played Nicholas is reoccurring? He's coming back next week. Well, he went to jail. He turned himself in, so he probably took a break or something. But he's coming in next week, I hear. I had asked on Twitter, who bought Windermere? And a few people I think said maybe it was Nicholas. Yeah, Adam Huss is coming back. Are you gonna be glad to see him come back as Nicholas?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I mean, I don't know if this is a lot of people, but I just sort of like Nicholas as like a villain Cassadine.
Yeah, for sure.
Love the villains.
Yeah, I also do. And I like Adam Huss. Like, no shade to anybody, but I kind of miss the other guy that was there before him. I forget his name. Thursday, Nina and Drew. We already went over this.
Yeah.
They got close again, and Nina and Drew, and then Nina
He's
stopped
like,
it.
get out.
Yeah. Also, something's going on. Marcus Coloma, that's his. Yeah, I had forgotten. Nicholas was in the scene. Okay, so Jennifer, on Hulu, we don't get to see the previews, and that Spencer, Brian's right. He's gone, and from what I understand, he left in December. That's what I was told. And I also heard right now there's no plans to recast Spencer, but I'm sure they will eventually. It just seems like they will.
Yeah.
I just really feel like they'll recast them once they find the right person. Okay. Sunny and Ava on Thursday. And then Jason comes in. This is when they're in Sunny's office. And she's like, I found someone waiting outside. And so Jason
Walks in.
talks to Sunny about Joss and Dex. And Sunny says, who are you to judge me? Like, they kind of have a little tiff about it. And then Jason says he will stop. What did I put? With something about his last breath. You remember what Jason said to Sunny about not shooting Dex or killing him?
Killing him would be bad because after all the stuff, after all the people who have been turning on Sunny,
Right.
Ava, Laura, Anna, and
Right.
other people.
Well, he brings up also Sunny's relationship with his daughter Christina and says, what is she going to think, if something happens to Dex, then clearly everyone will know that it was you that did it. Right?
Right.
Do you think ultimately Sunny will leave Dex alone, or do you think that he will?
He will leave Dex alone.
I don't know. Something's building up with Sunny. I theorized a couple of weeks ago, I think, that Sunny was going to do something to Dex, and that's how they're finally going to arrest him. But I don't know. What do y'all think?
For life.
But we have Hulu. Okay.
It's just because Jason just came back. He's gonna get back with Carly. Like he all people are departing from him, and he's all coming to Dex Heller.
Sorry, Ruby was under my bed and I tried to get her out, but she didn't come.
So last week we talked about, it feels like the character is leaving the show, doesn't it? But this morning I saw Maurice post on Twitter that basically he's not.
He ain't going anywhere.
He didn't say the words, but he was like, if this was Sunny's exit strategy, they would have written it a little bit different. So I think that is pretty clear that he's still going to be on for a while.
Yeah, but I thought.
Right. Leanne messaged me earlier in the week and said she wanted to talk about Spinelli not being there for Danny and the ghost of Scout. I don't know
Jinx.
what that means. But what do you think about it? Because Spinelli obviously isn't related to them, but Spinelli and Jason were best friends. And if his best friend died, why wouldn't he help with those kids?
That's a good point.
And I said, I thought Spinelli was living in Portland, another part of the country. He's fine. He can eat that.
I know, but it was like hanging out of his mouth.
Oh, I didn't see.
That's
That's just how he eats cheese, string cheese.
I thought this is my first time doing this.
That's how you eat spaghetti too.
Yeah.
Because they never show Scout. I'm ready for Maurice to retire. Just not sure I want to see the character go to prison or run away. Oh, no. So what do you think about Spinelli not being there? Do you think they should have shown Spinelli being there for Jason's kids when he died?
Yes.
But they didn't. He's not really a lead character. They probably just didn't want to write that in, but
I'm going to go try again to get Ruby out of my room.
lock that door.
Oh, no.
Lock him out. Okay. He can't just come in and out. Thursday, we're getting to the end of this, guys, I promise. Christina and Nina. She tells Christina about Ava and Sunny too. Drew and Carly talk at the Metro Court. That was kind of awkward.
Wait, Drew and Sunny?
No, Drew and Carly talk at the Metro Court
Yeah.
about, things. And then TJ comes and meets Trina at they just kind of happened upon each other at the park.
Yeah.
And some people were like, aren't they related? Like,
Trina's father,
But
a
they're not
biological
related.
father. Sorry, Jay. Trina's biological father is Curtis, and TJ's mom or aunt. This doesn't make sense.
Rocky's working today, and Jackson got locked out. Are they?
I feel sorry. They're really bad.
Don't be sorry. He's fine. Yes, Jackson's in timeout. So
Where's Charlotte? Oh,
it's okay, Brian. He don't really want to be in here. So TJ and Trina, do you ever think about the family trees and like your brain starts to hurt?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I don't
totally.
think that they're related.
No, they aren't actually at all. Because Trina's father's Curtis. TJ says his uncle's Curtis, but his parents are Jordan and wait, who's his dad? Sean. And then Sean's not related to Curtis. Jordan and Curtis were boy. Yeah.
I need to look at it on paper. I don't think. But
TJ's
anyway,
dad was Sean.
did you think it was a weird scene between TJ and Trina? Oh Lord.
Wait, TJ and Trina?
Yeah, when they met at the park.
I'm caught off guard.
I know.
I thought they were related, but they weren't.
This brings it. I know, but I don't know if they are. That's what I'm trying to say. This brings us back to Zeke. I think we have the same taste, Miss Leanne. Yeah, he's really cute. Okay, Friday. Carly and Sasha. She offers her a job at the Metrocourt, and she's like, I don't know. But then Olivia comes up and is like, remember that ziti dish that you made us? Do you want to be a cook for the Quartermains?
Because Tracy and Olivia were in a scene at the mansion, and she's like, bro, you got to get us a cook again. So Olivia thinks of Sasha.
Well,
And
Tracy's
thinks-
basically like, we're eating trash. We need some real food around here.
Yeah. And Sasha can also eat whatever Olivia makes and still get paid for it. Great job. Great deal.
It was weird TJ never met Ace or saw him at GH. That's true.
Oh.
And Miss Leanne said, but Carly never even said to Sasha what the job was, which is also true. TJ and Trina are not blood relatives. Okay, so then that leads me to my next question. Did you think, why did they put that scene with them together? What was the purpose of that?
They're connected through Curtis.
But what were they talking about?
Ace and how
It was
things were
weird.
going.
The whole thing was weird. Like, what was the purpose of it?
Well, probably, I don't know. But just another a scene filler in.
I guess.
And Ace shouldn't be playing on a bench. He should go to little monkey bars. And
Monkey bars?
no, wait.
He's like one.
No. I meant
Anyways, moving
okay.
on.
Hold on. Our
What?
main park
Yeah.
in White House has a mini school bus. It can't drive, but it has a steering wheel.
Yeah.
It has a rock wall,
That's what
a small bridge, and like a green loopy slide. And then there's even like a mini kids play area connected to the big playground. There's a big tunnel and like some little mini ladders and like a climbing thing. Oh my God, so many rows of swings and 4 rows of seesaws and tons of fields, like land.
And I agree, Miss Carol. It did seem like they were, that's what I was trying to get at with the TJ and Trina scene. It seemed like there was a purpose for that. So, I don't know.
We on Friday yet?
Yeah, we just got on Friday.
Sorry, guys.
Tracy comes in and scolds Leo for eating processed junk. And I did write this down because it sounded a lot like me.
It was Lunchables. It was like cheese and crackers.
And I'm always telling the boys, why are y'all eating that? Stop eating that. Because
Stop drinking shakes, huh?
say it again?
Stop drinking shakes, huh?
I still don't know. But anyway, I don't buy lots of junk food, but my husband kind of works in that line of work. So he's constantly bringing home snacks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh. Maybe news story that Trina is spending too much time with Ace because she's missing Spencer. But this is the first time we've seen her with Ace. But maybe. And hi, Christy. How are you doing?
Hi.
Oh, and then Tracy calls tells Olivia that they live in Leftover Manor, which I wrote down because I thought that was funny. You may not have thought that was as funny as I did. And we all need cheat days. Yes.
Hi, I'm new.
Hi,
I
Brad.
just got here. Hope you haven't been here long.
We've been on for about 45 minutes, but you can go back and watch the beginning if you want to.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah. And Leanne, I love Yuri. I think he should be on a lot. And do you follow him on Instagram? Because he looks so funny. He looks like he has a great sense of humor. Okay. Leftover Manor. Okay, so Finn and Gregory talk on Friday, and this is what kills me, okay? He says, you shouldn't be left alone. We should get you a caregiver. And then when Gregory says like one thing to him, he leaves his dad there. He's like, you shouldn't be alone, but he leaves him alone. Right?
Finn's testing Gregory.
No, I don't think so.
But Tracy, she does come over.
She does. And then Gregory's like, I guess my son sent you to check on me. And she's like, well, I'm here to check on you, but nobody sent me. And I really like them two together. I secretly hope, not secretly, that Gregory doesn't die and that he stays on.
With Tracy.
He's kind of wholesome for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a nice dude.
Finn needed time out over late. Yeah. Sometimes father can be too much and you have to have time out. I get it. But like, what? What?
Nothing. Okay.
What did he say?
Jay. Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
He's watching.
Oh, he's watching us? Jackson, don't comment. You're so crazy. Did you hear yourself talking out there? Is that
yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear. Leo is back. We love Leo.
Yeah, his short appearance.
Yeah.
They need to start working on those kids. They need to be on more. They need to be the stars of the show.
Many majority of people would disagree with you.
Really? Violet and Leo are great actors.
I agree. They are, but a lot of people don't like the kids on the show. They like
Sonny and Carly.
They like the drama, the
Jason.
adult storylines, which I get.
Same.
Today is Maura's birthday. Wow. That's so cool.
Maura?
Maura West.
Oh. Mm-hmm. That's Ava's birthday.
Yes. Well, it's the actress's birthday in real life.
Yeah, her name.
Christy said she's over GH. I hope Ava can somehow be redeemed, but I don't have confidence in. Oh, well, Christy, think about it. She went from a bad guy to a good, like they do this to her. She's turning bad again. I kind of like it.
I like it.
I kind of like it. And of course, she kills every scene that she's in because she's such a great actress. The kids will be on for the wedding. And then Brian, I'm going to let him talk about the wrestling after this. We're almost done with Friday. Okay. Finn goes to Alexis after he leaves and tells what happened with Gregory. Okay, boring. Molly and Alexis talking about Christina again. Well, actually, I think that was the first time. But anyway, that whole thing was talked about all week. Friday, Laura and Ava at the gallery. Sonny comes in. He says he wants to buy art to donate to the city. Do you want to talk about that?
Lord, turn him down.
Down.
And then Lord just gets into all the bad things Sonny's done. And you know what? Even after all the bad things Sonny's done, I'm feeling a little sorry for him.
I have to admit, I kind of do too. Because he just seems like
He seems like a good guy as well, and a bad guy. He's both at the same time, so it's hard to pick a side of him.
I think we feel sorry for him because we like him as a character.
Yeah.
There's some people that hate the Sonny character. They don't feel sorry for him. But I just feel like he's very isolated right now. And also, we know as a viewer that his medicine is being messed with, and that's why he's acting like this.
And he doesn't know.
And he doesn't know yet.
He doesn't know what's going on.
I love how Laura gave it to Sonny. I did too. She really did. And also, it speaks like I said, I like Maurice. It speaks to him as an actor that he can act in such a way that we do feel sorry for him when he is a bad guy.
I didn't read this comment, but I like that. I love how Laura gave it to Sunny. That
Mhm.
gave it.
I want Brooklyn to be taken by carriage with comment to enter the way. That's so freaking hilarious. I've never
Comet?
seen Comet's the horse.
Oh.
Yeah, that's so funny. Sunny needs the meds. Ava messed with Morgan's meds too. Right, Brian. That's why I said she needed to be honest with Sunny about this because he's gonna think she did the same thing to him. Oh my god. And he has said he's thinking about winding down, but he says that all the time. And he did say on Twitter today that this is not Sunny's ending story. He didn't say those words, he implied it. Okay, so Laura tells Sunny she can't turn a blind eye to his business anymore. She brings up Cyrus. And he's like, we're related. You've known that he was your brother for like 5 minutes, basically.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Nina tells Carly that there's an electrical issue at Crimson. LOL. After what she did to Carly when she was up there with the flooding and all that. And so Carly says to her, well, since you like those contractors so much, I'll hire them to come back and fix it for you. And Nina admits to Carly that Ava got the best of her. And then Carly and Nina agree about, you're like, finally, they have something to connect with. And you said something about Carly and Nina getting together to figure out what's going on with Sunny.
Oh, yes.
What do you think about that?
They're literally doing it right now. They're agreeing to something for
Yes.
once about how Ava's a scoundrel.
Yeah.
Which is really cool to think about.
And I feel bad for Nina, too. I've always really liked the character of Nina, even when she was
Bad.
crazy.
Oh, man.
Is Marty coming back?
Or
I
did
think
they
he
rat him
will.
out?
No, he'll be back. I guess my negativity stems from being on Soap Twitter. Girl, I know. I just don't understand how Ava could turn around so fast like this and be falling for Sunny out of nowhere. Is it really out of nowhere, though?
Nina was Felix.
Or did we just not notice it? Like, looking back, it seems like it maybe has been going on for a minute. But, Christy, I agree. I get on Twitter for, like, 5 minutes once a week just to, like, kind of scroll. Nina was the electrical issue.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes. And Leanne, that was funny when she said that. Soap Twitter can be evil. I miss Psycho Nina. Yeah. Me and Max, we love the bad people.
The villains.
Yeah.
And that's why we love Sunny so much.
Yeah.
He's half that.
You like when Sunny gets angry. What did you say earlier in the week? You were like, do it, Sunny. You know you want to do it. But he never did throw anything.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite part of the show this week?
Favorite part this week?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Sunny and Jason scenes.
Yeah. You saw them on the preview thing, this little picture, and you were really excited to watch that day.
Even Sunny and Jason, like, any scene with them kills it the whole week.
My favorite scenes the last few weeks really have been with Tracy.
Yeah.
I really enjoy her.
You love Tracy. I did love the Carly and Nina scene.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to be, or maybe I've asked you this before, but who do you think is going to be the one that finally it clicks with them that something is going on with Sunny?
Nina.
She's so caught up in her own emotions, though.
But that's how they'll get back. Because Nina's going to figure it out.
I like it. Although I did kind of want to see Ava and Sunny together. Sorry, Christy. The softer side of Tracy. She has great one-liners.
Hey, remember Christ? Are you awake?
I think he left.
Oh, that's too bad. I got this figure to show everyone. It's
Okay.
still here.
I'm surprised you didn't want to show off your Jim Ross.
Do you want to go get it? I know where it is.
Is Brian still in here? He may want to see Jim Ross figure.
Yeah, especially with khaki pants. I can find Rhino, but if I don't find it in 2 seconds, then I'll come back.
Okay. Well, unlock the door and see if Jackson will bring it. I can't believe I used to have a poster of Gregory on my wall when I was a teen. That's crazy. I knew that he was an actor before. I don't know what show he was on though. I wonder if the actress who plays Tracy improvises some of those zingers. That would be funny if she did. She kind of feels like she would be that kind of person. She just plays it so well. I don't see how she couldn't be. MASH spinoff. I never watched that, but I definitely heard of it. The MASH show. Ava feels lonely after Nicholas's betrayal. That's true.
Couldn't find
Oh, you couldn't?
Rhino,
Oh, there's Jim Ross.
but here is Jim Ross. Old
Here, let's
face
show it close.
with the black old WWE logo sign with khaki pants.
Yeah, and I could not find this anywhere online.
Cool JR. And this
Jack's Pacific 2001.
saw an episode.
Gregor had long hair. Okay, I have to Google that. Keep talking.
And here's a cool DX version of Shawn Michaels. I've always loved it. Oh. Okay.
It's an old
Okay.
PlayStation.
Okay, Brian.
Brian has been waiting this whole time. You've got to indulge this.
Okay, we'll go back into the comments and read everything we can.
The OZ, Will Gallows, Cole Anderson, and Missing. SmackDown. Cedric Alexander, SmackDown.
Oh, stop. Oh, hold on. Okay, so additional picks after SmackDown. The OC, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Mejan. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Cedric Alexander, SmackDown. That's new.
He's a silver
Indeed.
fox.
Who else? Shayna Baszler, still on Raw. Zoe Stark, Raw. Ivar, Raw. Okay.
Is that him from like a long time ago? Guys, I also need a poster. But he's super cute.
I hope you're not made, but I have to. But I have watched WWE faithfully since like 2010.
Ooh.
I do get the big ones when they had Blu-rays. Blu-rays.
I
You know, I
thought
have to-
WrestleMania that had no. Oh, the 2021.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that was on cover. The only WWE like DVDs we have is the Undertaker Streak, 2017 Royal Rumble, 2013 Money in the Bank, which was actually a pretty good Money in the Bank actually. Yeah.
So we have tons of Royal Rumble discs, and we also have Slam City. If you've ever heard of
I
it.
forgot of Slam City. So like Slam City was like a cartoonist like movie of
Brad, if you can find it, you should go on our channel and look for that video where Max lists all the Royal Rumble winners from beginning to end. It's impressive.
The Undertaker and the Blood. He came back at WrestleMania. If you didn't watch, spoiler alert.
Undertaker's cool with Boneyard Mask. Yeah, the Boneyard Mask
With
is
AJ
actually
Styles.
super good mask. Just gonna say that. I get why Brock Lesnar kind of won against Undertaker, but why did Roman Reigns have to win against Undertaker? It wasn't even with his long streak, you know? Like, why did he have to win?
Only 2 people have
I mean-
ever beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
I mean, he technically did.
So
I don't know.
some of the Undertaker's worst WrestleMania matches. His first one was in 1990 with Jimmy Snuka. In 1993, George Gonzalez. That was a horrible match. He used real chloroform, and he
Real. How do you know it was real?
Yeah,
Because he
it's-
actually
it's actually real. It's a real story.
Okay.
He didn't know how to wrestle, so he used chloroform, and that got him disqualified.
Maybe that was just like an act.
Yeah, it's probably scripted. there's
I
no
don't
way.
think it was.
There's no way they would actually chloroform him because if they did.
Yeah, that's how George
That
started
would be
wrestling.
too much because, like, if you put chloroform in somebody's like mouth and stuff for like some minutes, like They
to
can
pass
die.
out. I don't think they can die.
I mean, I think you
your
told me
take.
that a long time ago.
Bro, it's so real.
Don't
don't
have
have
any of
any.
Max's pages except for this one. Is this the Royal Rumble mouse one?
Yeah,
This is
Brad,
the-
he posted a video, like, he's done it a couple times, but I think there's a video posted on YouTube where he's listing all the Royal Rumble winners, the year, and I think most of them you can even tell what number they came up.
But
Just
yes.
can't do 2004 though.
He
What?
who shall not be talked about,
Yeah.
Chris
Chris Benoit.
Benoit, yeah.
You didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why there was even one video where I was like, when was the 2004 one? Because they skipped 2004, and I was like, who won 2004? And then they won the story.
Yeah.
I did. If you guys didn't notice, I skipped it.
Also, even on Peacock, I'm pretty sure there's like a thing where like Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero won the tag team championships, and then like cut him out. Like
Yeah.
they cut him out.
They basically erased him.
And in fact, it's so bad because they say that 2 people won at number 1 or 3 people, but either 3 or 4 people won because.
Do y'all have a Chris
the-
Benoit figure?
Yes, we do. We
Do
actually.
you really?
Oh,
was like
you got it
10
for
bucks.
Christmas for him.
It was like $10. It was.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He has some cheap figures
It was-
online.
It was back when they didn't block him out. And it's super bad because he actually won the Royal Rumble at number 1. So he basically saved that only 2 people won at number 1, even for 3 people did. So
Chris
yeah.
Benoit DVD.
4 people.
When they made it after WrestleMania 20.
WrestleMania. That was when he won the world champion.
Yeah, they cut him out of that one, I think. Did they? Chris Benoit?
Brad, did you say, I can't remember if you said, but who's your favorite wrestler? I know you said you've been watching since 2010.
He said The Undertaker was cool.
Miss Leanne, Jackson talks so quick, I don't know where he gets it from, that I can barely even understand him sometimes.
Another like. Where are those coming from, by the way?
I think every time someone likes it, it pops up on our screen.
It's like a huge bubble. I don't know if it shows
That
up
was
on
on
this
my
thing.
mouth.
Oh,
It was like a bubble and a soda laugh. I don't know why it did that. It just did.
you're so funny. Also,
What?
your cheeks are cute.
Well,
Okay. Did Brad say who his favorite
no.
wrestler was? Okay.
He said The Undertaker was cool, but he should probably think.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think, since there's so many good ones.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
asking.
asking.
I would have to say I'm
He's
more
more
into
into
the
the
theme
theme
song.
songs.
than the
Well, tell us what your favorite theme song is, because they used to have some really good ones. Back
yeah,
in the
like
day.
Ez and
Oh,
if you
man.
think you know me.
Randy Orton.
Now the theme songs, I can get behind that. I don't really watch wrestling all that much, but the theme songs, they always pick really good ones. I used to have a couple of CDs with them on there.
I love the old Roman one. The new one's not so great.
How's it go?
Dun-dun. It's like his theme is the big dog.
Okay.
That
okay.
was his old
Dead Man
thing.
Walking, Undertaker.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I also the
Dead Man
American.
Walking.
I can't say it. It's
That's good. You better not.
Dead
Okay.
Man,
It was
Dead
back-
Man Walking.
The reason it said
Yeah,
that is because it was back in the Attitude Era, and
What
they
about
also did some
The Vince,
other stuff.
Vince McMahon's entrance music.
No,
pretty
Sand. They did say the Ace War, but that's all.
I'm gonna get some chain too strong in the politician.
Okay, so we didn't really do much this week. We kind of stayed home a lot.
Oh,
We did go to Faulkner, and I was in the woods for 2 hours.
We did go to the park. Yes, yesterday was our biggest day.
I'm
We didn't do anything.
excited today about Wednesday.
Okay.
My favorite wrestler, even though wasn't in WWE for so long.
is Sting.
Dang.
Remember
Michael Fairman.
Yep,
He
he
loves
said he
Sting.
was friends with Sting, and Brad said he watched WCW a lot. Do you have any
Yes.
WCW figures?
Oh
Yes,
for
we do.
sure.
We have
Okay.
Most people who wrestled in the early 90s for WWE
Mhm.
were in WCW.
Okay.
Think about this. The Ultimate Warrior, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan.
Booker T,
Oh, okay.
Booker T, Rey
No.
Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero.
No, Booker T wasn't. There's some WCW wrestlers who debuted there, but then debuted in WWE.
But Booker T was in WCW.
Gosh, Hogan and Flair had some great matches.
Yeah, the Four Horsemen and NWO were the most powerful factions.
What else?
Let's talk about some of WrestleMania. Let's talk about WrestleMania moments.
And you know what, Miss Leanne? We still haven't watched that show. The Young Rock show. Did y'all watch that?
No,
No,
not
we
yet.
never watched. We haven't even watched News Then yet. We're not really watching the show.
Who?
We haven't even watched News
New
Then.
gen.
Like it's
New
like it's a
generation.
new show. Like but there's like new people like trying out in the performance center.
Oh my God! Where does that stream?
I don't
on?
know.
Roku channel.
You can
What'd you
see
say?
it.
Roku channel. It's called Next Gen. John Cena's a coach for.
And you haven't watched this?
No, there are new wrestlers trying out right now, and they
You
will.
should go see it.
It's called the Paul Levesque era.
Okay.
So it's Triple H's era because so Cody's champion, so it
Mhm.
makes a lot of sense.
Also, by the way, the reason he's named Triple H is because back then his name was Hunter Holmes Helmsley.
yeah.
Right? Hunter Holmes Helmsley.
I want to tell you something that we did on Wednesday.
Okay, go ahead. We're listening.
You
Most
guys are-
screen time donated by Leanne. By someone Leanne. By Miss Leanne.
Yes, that's okay, Miss Leanne.
Okay.
So I had Max say Roku and I got happy.
We have
The Roku channel.
a Roku.
Yeah, we have a Roku TV. Mom, me have a Fire TV. You can obviously see there. But Maxwell and Dad have because Dad has the living room TV.
Can I just do what I
he
have to say
has the
now?
Roku.
Okay, everyone be quiet. Go ahead.
Wednesday, we got a great deal from Domino's. One large two-topping pizza for $6.99.
And I had to be talked into it.
So it was actually really cheap. So we got a pizza
It's always cheap when you're not paying for
and
it.
went to the park. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the main park I was talking to you about earlier.
Mhm.
And then Dad pushed us on the swing. Of course, we can swing ourselves, but I mean, we have to have him swing.
Because you go higher.
Yeah.
We took the puppy with us,
Thank God.
walked her around. We were on seesaw and Dad seesaw with Jay. Yeah,
Domino's pizzas delivers.
better than we expected.
Would y'all try pineapple on a pizza?
Yes,
And I'll
Thanks.
probably hate it.
I wouldn't.
pineapple.
I would try it, and it's okay, but like not as a regular thing.
Why is veggie pizza a thing? Type 1 if you think veggie pizza is good because it sucks. There's no way that I only think that vegans would eat that stuff unless they're trying to have a healthy
Of
diet.
course, Jackson doesn't like vegetables in any form.
I'm
but go
cool.
on.
I do, but like
He doesn't.
I do, but like why vegetables on pizza? That's the whole point to give fat go on pizza. Like you shouldn't eat veggies on pizza. Like
Jay,
it's totally a different subject.
You talk so much. You talk
You
way
talk
too
too
much.
much.
Um,
You never you said
It's
you
true.
talk too
But
much.
so okay, so be quiet. So Friday we went to the park for a couple of hours, and then we went to Living Grace, and y'all did your thing there.
Yeah.
So that was what we did on Friday, and we didn't do any school or anything then, but we did the rest of the week. What's something that you've learned this week?
In school,
Yeah.
chemistry,
Quadratic equations?
biology, a lot of chemistry and biology. Like
Quadratic equations.
that
in
germ-
grade 10.
Book.
the
that
germ book. Oh yes. So your body is made up of trillions of them.
Mm-hmm. The thing that you read me about, we would be the size of a mountain if it
Wait.
was like.
So if a piece of bacteria was the size of a bee, then we'd be larger than Mount Everest, which is over 29,100 feet.
That is crazy.
A
What was I
veggie that looks like a tree isn't bad.
Tuesday,
Pineapple on pizza should be illegal. What is your favorite pizza? You like pepperoni, right?
pepperoni and bacon.
Pepperoni. Pepperoni bacon is actually what we had. Pepperoni bacon is actually is good. Like it's like I can't really decide between pepperoni and bacon. I should probably go for pepperoni and bacon.
So Brad says that you need to get on YouTube and listen to Germs by Weird Al. Y'all like Weird Al?
Yeah. We know some of the songs.
Weird Al.
Weird Al Yankovic?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He sung
Oh,
White
it's a
Nerd.
song.
No. Weird Al Yankovic is like he sings a song. He sings White Nerd and Amish
White
Paradise.
and Nerdy, I think.
White Nerdy and Amish Paradise.
Oh yeah, he does all
Yeah.
those freaking cool parody stuff.
Yeah.
Like eat sus, eat it.
Just Eat It. Yeah, that's a good video if y'all haven't
It
seen that.
actually is. It is a good song, but
it-
like it's so weird how they did eat it.
It copies Michael
Mhm.
Jackson's "Beat It."
Your favorite artist?
Oh yes, for sure.
He's the king of pop.
King of Kings.
Not a king of pop.
Sometimes Alexa will say you can listen to the King whenever you want on Amazon Music.
That's how famous he is. He's literally the king of pop. Bro, he's like the king.
But you haven't been listening to Michael Jackson a lot lately.
No.
You've been listening to.
Hamilton. And
Every day.
he sometimes
He
repeats
saw-
the same thing. And even if we're going to Hamilton in June, I just want a little bit of break from it so I can kind of forget a little bit and it'll be more
Appreciate it.
exciting.
I get it.
You know, it's just when Maxwell's singing that same part like 20 times every day. It's just like,
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
also
but
feel the
you-
same way about you sometimes.
do you?
My nieces hate me for Eat It when they were younger and they didn't like something. I was evil. How old are you, Brad? And Brian.
Brad and Brian.
Brian.
Jacob. No. Jacob.
No, is it Jonathan, Johannesburg, Jacoby, and Myers? Jinx.
I love Rob Thomas with Matchbox 20.
Oh.
I used to work in French
Okay,
show
Miss
at the
Carol.
I used to work at French show at the convention center during the mid 70s, and the WWE would be there. It was a great time, and my mom loved them.
Matchbox 20 was extremely popular. You're going to get to talk, kid. Give it a second. When I was in high school, have y'all ever heard of that band Matchbox 20?
No.
No.
I bet you have heard some of their songs. And Brad, you are about 8 years older than me. What happened to Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Oh yeah. I mean,
No.
I've heard of him, but I don't know. Like, is that like the name of a YouTube channel, or is that
No,
his name?
he's this guy.
Well, yeah, I might have
That
heard of him.
thinks he knows
There's also
everything.
this guy named Science Max. Is that the same guy? Yeah, I have a couple albums in Matchbox 20.
Okay, Max, do you have something to say?
I've been trying to talk about pineapple on pizza.
Go ahead. We're listening.
Okay. So I would try it, but like, pineapple's good, but I don't think it has a match with pizza. And
There's something about the sweet and the salty together.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday we did Jay's Code Ninjas, and we went to the Cumberland Park afterward. It's not a big park. It's just it's little. It's like a mini. You know the rope thing that me and Jay climb on and wrestle on? It was broken. Part of the string was taken off.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't as fun as it usually was. And there's this little like mini rock wall for little kids, and then there's mini grass. And I could tell this might not be the case. And it looked like a hopscotch, but it wasn't. And it was just like a little thing.
Yeah, Bill Nye is still on TV all the time. Yeah,
Yeah, with my mom, we also need to go to the
I know. I just got charged for that again.
I know. If we're gonna be paying members, we gotta go. We just forgot. We just did it and we forgot. We need to go this Monday.
I
this
didn't
Tuesday.
forget. I just never have time.
We can go Tuesday or Thursday. No, on Thursday. We gotta go Thursday because I have.
Brian, do I look 41 or do I look younger?
You look. I'm like late 30s.
Younger.
Like late
I've
30s.
in my
33,
mind, I
33.
feel like I'm 27 or 28.
You feel like you're 33 to me.
I feel
Okay.
like you're in the 30s.
Is that a
I
good
feel
age,
like
33? Did I do bad?
Yeah, it's good.
I don't feel my age. I'm a Michael Jackson
And-
baby too. 6 Funko Pop. He's got 6 Funko
Funko
Pops
Pop?
of
I
Michael
wish I
Jackson.
had a Funko Pop.
Are they all the same Funko Pop or are they different variations?
It's gotta be different variations.
Yeah, because like there's probably like a million different puppets in the world and a million different styles. So there's definitely another style.
Funko Pops.
I have a Game Exchange exclusive Zenio Grievous puppet. It probably says the same thing because usually you can get puppets at
You say
Game
Pop It, but you mean Funko Pop.
Exchange.
And
Okay.
y'all got some wrestler Funko Pops too.
Yeah.
Brian, a year or maybe even 2 ago, you sent me a Funko Pop of the Young Bucks. Remember? I haven't opened it yet. It has been displayed on the top of my dresser. I also have the Pokemon Pikachu Funko Pop, and for Christmas, I got a John Cena and The Rock and a WrestleMania ring Funko Pop. I haven't opened it, and I've also displayed that. So all the Funko Pops I haven't opened. And there's also like an Iron Man bleeding at one that Becca gave me, my friend.
Jennifer, what does your brother repaint? The Funko Pops? Brad says Thriller, Funko, and Grammy and Dirty Diana. Oh,
Dirty Diana, Thriller.
I don't know if you send me a picture if you can figure out how to do that. Jennifer, he repaints Funko Pops.
Ooh.
Can
you repaint my
you're
Pikachu
not
one, make it blue?
you're not gonna know about this, but anyone who's in the chat, I found this Facebook group called Altered Moments, ALTERED Moments, and it's this group where people take precious moments. They like find them at the thrift store and they repaint them to make them different characters and stuff. And it is one of the coolest things. I mean, precious moments are these little fake figurines. They still sell them, I think. They used to be really popular back in like the 90s, and like people would collect them. And I guess it was like an adult version of Funko Pops back in the day. But you know, they repaint them and they make them like different characters from movies or from TV shows.
I keep it the way it is since it's so old.
Is it okay if I take a pic and upload it, put the link? Yeah, that's fine. I can go back and look at that. I sent Jackson to get my grocery order off the porch.
Cool.
I usually make my grocery orders to come at 11 because that's usually when we stop talking, but we kind of went off long today. Also, do you remember that Michael Jackson song, Ben?
Yes.
Do you know?
I don't know the beat of the song, but I know it.
Yeah.
It's from a Jackson 5.
Oh, really? Was that what? Okay, I was sad to see precious moments have hardly any value now. I never was into them. I get the appeal of them. They're very cute and all that, but I don't think my mom collected those. My mom collected miniatures, which like I wish she had kept because like some of them were super cool.
You know, like the Jackson 5 song, ABC?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's easy. Okay. Is that your question? What's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
I honestly don't know. I don't remember.
I know. They're all pretty good. You ready to end it?
Yeah. You know what? It's going to be Thriller.
Yeah.
In my mind.
You do play that a lot.
Second favorite is Beat It, and then the other three are going to be Billie Jean, Black or White, and one more. I was actually going to say that.
Were you really? That's my
Yes.
favorite one, Dirty Diana.
Big fan of that song.
They just recreated Neverland for a movie. Did they really? Has anyone seen the Netflix show Baby Reindeer? Have y'all watched that yet?
No, I have not watched Baby Reindeer.
No, it's not for you. It's not for kids.
Sorry.
Okay.
I gotta tell Jay our outro. You pick up your chair and swing it in the air.
You should hit him with it.
Hey, Jay!
And anyone that loves wrestling should know that he got this metal chair to use.
2 of them.
Yeah. And one he bought with his own money. Or did you buy both of them with your own money?
Just this one.
Okay.
So, let me tell you why I only use this for sitting and not for wrestling.
Okay.
The black chair back here, it's like perfect metal steel and it barely hurts you at all when you hit.
Yeah.
Because we hit soft all the time. But this one, this edge right here, it doesn't match up and it will spike your back.
Spike you.
Or like poke your back.
Yeah.
It's like the edge is just like far apart from where it should be. Like on a normal black chair. And this like has like some carpet pad on it. So yeah, it's definitely not a wrestling chair. But this one is. People use the wrestling, they use these. It's always the straight black ones too. They used to have a different colors too. Alright, so Jay, so what we do for the outro is you pick up your chair and swing into the air.
Also, okay. Okay, this is how we're ending the show, guys. Okay, don't hit my TV.
Alright. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Ow.
All right, player. This is Teddy Long. I'm about to make a tag team match.